Alright, hopefully we're good to go this time. I'm going to let this video run for a couple seconds. Alright. What's up, Dre? I don't know what's happening with my streaming software. I'm going to get the award for most unreliable streamer. Most definitely. Awesome day, right? It was like they were laying there in silence just watching things and waiting for the right opportunity. Hopefully the video you guys are getting is smooth. I'm getting a notification that it's buffering. I don't know what's going on. Might have to just make a video out of this. What's up, Dre? All right, man. Karuga, thank you. Round 2, no doubt. Hopefully it ain't no round 3. All right, I'm going to talk about just some things that I had seen from watching 3 games. I did watch their game against basically the first 3 games of the season. I watched Week 1 against Green Bay. I watched Week 2, which I believe was against the Patriots, and Week 3, which was against the Panthers. I might have the Patriots and Panthers game mixed up there in the order, but in any case, I watched 3 games worth film of Marcus Williams and saw some really. He's very smart, very intelligent guy. I mean, dude, just a guy who he seems to be able to do something that I don't think everyone can do as a free safety or as any defensive player. He's able to fit between 2 routes and then break on the ball once the ball is thrown, and it's a rare skill if you ask me. I don't think that we should expect I don't think we should expect every player to be able to do what Marcus Williams can do. It's kind of unfair to compare some of the other guys the Ravens have to him in terms of safeties and DBs. He can play between routes and then make breaks on the ball that not everybody can do. He's very savvy. I would say he's very intelligent, and he's got to have great awareness in terms of scouting people, film study on people, and knowing the route tree that's available depending on what formation and what alignments you got. Now I do have 2 plays in here that show him. Oh man, did I lose you guys again? Wow. Looks like I lost the stream again. I do have 2 plays in here. This one right here, I'll break these plays down. I'll break these plays down more, after I just talk generally. Highest rated safety since 2019. Wow, Dawson, that's interesting. I mean, that kind of doesn't surprise me. Spent a lot of the 3 games that I watched in detail, and I don't share my notes. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that in my Patreon. But I mean, I see him as someone who's very versatile. He can come down and play in the box, and you'll see 3 plays that show that later on in this video. Hopefully the stream stays stable enough to allow me to make some points. I keep getting a message from YouTube saying that I got buffering of some sort, so looks like you guys are getting bad video film. If you are, then let me know. Here is Marcus Williams right here. He's got trips. You got 1, 2, 3 receivers, and he's gonna break on this out because he knows that he's got safety help coming from the backside. So from this 1 receiver side where the tight end is. Now I'm not saying that he did this, but some people do this. They would dual read this right here and see what you got. See what you got coming here. I mean, first of all, you got a tight end, so there's not much threat in terms of this area here. They feel like this guy can handle this one-on-one. So what they do is they allow him to come down and take this out route by, I think this is DJ Moore, who's another guy from Maryland. And then this safety back here, which I think is Jenkins, rolls to center field. Very aware, very well coordinated. This is the type of thing that I don't think we have seen the Ravens safeties do. I'm not talking about from an ability standpoint, just from the standpoint of them be allowed to do this. You know, I mean, one safety come down, rock down, and take away this out route, and the other safety roll back to center field. I didn't see the Ravens do a lot of this. Hopefully, you guys are still getting good audio. I do want to refer back to the stats page. You know, I'm not a big stats guy, but you can look at his stats for every year of his career. He's consistent. He's consistent. Charlie Parker, first of all, thank you for commenting. How does this signing and Moses signing affect our? I think it opens up more possibilities for the draft. I don't think this focus. Let me rephrase. Clearly the Ravens could say, "Oh, this focuses us in on what we need." Whatever that is. To me, the guy is Ahmad Gardner. I mean, if he's there, that's who you take. But if Charles Cross and Ahmad Gardner are there at the same time, then you know, I mean, how do you pass up on Charles Cross? How do you pass up on him? If you've watched my channel or my previous channel, which is now gone, but if you've watched any of the stuff that I put out there, I personally think that Ahmad Gardner is top 6 player in this draft. But I have unpopular opinions. Look, I think Jordan Davis is top 8 player in this draft, and I know he might not go in the top 8. I said that on live streams, a month ago. Stevens' role is going to be interesting now. He might be more of a nickel guy. I mean, I think Stevens is very versatile. I don't know what you guys think. I think Stevens, can do pretty much anything. I love this play. This is a very quiet play in terms of what Marcus Williams does. This is an example of what I mean when I say he can play. He recognizes things. So he's got a vertical by 1, and he's got this out by 2. He's going to go ahead and break on 2, but watch what he does. He doesn't try to fit tight to this guy because he understands that there's already coverage there, and they've got the sideline as another defender. This is scramble drill. This is a play being extended by the quarterback up here. Man, I keep getting this notification that the stream quality is poor. So if you guys are getting reduced video quality, please let me know. But in any case, you got the quarterback is extending the play here, and Marcus Williams is here, but he's not trying to fit this tight. He understands that at some point this receiver might come back to the football. He's trying to stay in relationship between these two guys. Now I know that this guy's running a vertical, so once I hit play on this, you're going to see some separation clearly. But I just feel like he's an extremely smart football player with a very quick grasp of the routes that are run in combination together. Yeah, Najee. First of all, Najee, what's up, man? Thank you for joining the stream. He's rangy, and you'll see that here in a couple of plays that I have in the Green Bay game. Hope we sign a center before the draft and go best player available at 14. That will be interesting. This is a 4th down play, I believe. And no. John Gertz, first of all, man, what's up, man? How are you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. And thank you for always commenting and asking questions. I don't think Stevens is an outside corner. I don't. I just based on the limited, the 1 year that we've seen. But he's a very talented dude, so, who knows? Don't take my opinion to the bank on him. This is a 4th down against the Packers. And so what you see developing is Adams running across the field. And clearly, Rodgers is looking for him. Watch what Marcus Williams does. He starts to commit to this, and then I think he adapts. Damn, the video is choppy. Damn. Shit. I think he adjusts mid-play, guys. I think Marcus Williams is able to recognize things mid-play and adjust better than most people. And you guys are getting poor video, it sounds like, but he comes off of helping here because he knows I'm not going to stop this catch anyway. I got a teammate here who could stop it. I think it's Lattimore, but I could be wrong. He comes off of this to then help. Now, I'm not saying his angle is great here. His angle's not great. But his adaptability, his adjustments mid-play is the thing that strikes me. You have guys that adjust and do smart things pre-snap and then do smart things post-snap. But Marcus Williams, to me, at 25 years old, looks like top 1% of top 1% in terms of in mid-play intelligence. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the choppy video. I'm not sure why it's doing that. He's catching a two receiver route. He's trying to stay in between these two routes, guys. He knows that this guy's going vertical, and that this receiver, there's some other. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do once the live stream's over. I'll go ahead and re-record it and upload it as a regular video. But he's got two routes developing, and hopefully you guys can check it out. I think this is out by Robbie Anderson right here. Damn. I think it's out by Robbie Anderson here, and he's able to play between things and take away the primary read. And I have seen plays, not this one here, but I have seen plays where he's been able to make the quarterback hesitate, and then the pass rush can get there. And that's they say coverage sack, whatever, call it a coverage sack if you wish, but you can have a situation where the DB causes the quarterback to hesitate just for a second, and then that allows the rush to get there. If it's too bad, let me know, man. If the quality's poor, let me know. I'm just gonna go ahead and record it. This one here, he's coming. He's got Adams, and it's kind of like a mesh concept because you've got someone else from the other side running a crossing route. He immediately goes to Adams. Now, this is not his interception at all, but there is an interception on the play, and he has an awareness, if you ask me, of where the quarterback is trying to go in certain situations. And I think he has awareness of this split here. One thing I have noticed with him, I've looked at his face mask. I see him looking at the quarterback a lot, but I still see him reacting to the routes appropriately. And I think he's one of those people that's got great eyes. He's got high beams and low beams at the same time. And what I mean by that, hopefully I'll be able to explain it to kids. You got your high beams focused on, a particular thing, and then you got your low beams maybe excuse me, I got it backwards. You got your low beams focused on a certain thing, and then your high beams is your lights, like your brights. You can have a wider look with those high beams, and to me, it looks like he's able to have awareness of the routes and be able to keep eyes on the quarterback. I mean, you can see here, his face mask still appears to be back here in the backfield. Now, this is a good tackle. He's a good tackler. He's not just good in coverage, in being a free safety. He's a good tackler. I'll show you that multiple times here against Carolina. And look, the Saints did not play good against Carolina. Their defense did not play good. And I don't think he played great against Carolina defensively, but he made plays all over. Here he is in the box. Run play by McCaffrey, who, like, I went back and watched this film, and I was like, oh my, I mean, you watch some of the stuff McCaffrey does, and you're like, he's still got it. That's Marcus Williams in the box, playing up like Chuck Clark, used to. It's gonna be interesting what happens with Chuck Clark. Here he is right here. Yeah, I see the quality's bad. It's a great play though. Chest to chest, great tackle. Very versatile football player. Doesn't back down from contact. Here he is taking on a lead blocker. You got an extra offensive lineman here. So you got guard, tackle, and then tight end. And he's going to take on the fullback. Help condense the whole. It's not like he makes the play, but there's a whole lot of hats here to the football. There's another helmet down in there. And Marcus Williams is one of them. Taking on the fullback, trying to make sure that McCaffrey doesn't have a lane. That's not McCaffrey. Sorry, it was the other guy. This one's against McCaffrey. Run play to the side. He's just a very versatile dude, man. I think it's a brilliant signing by them. Let me do this. Yeah, it's probably not any better on the stream, is it? I'm just gonna leave this up. If the audio is poor, then let me know. Oh man, that's bad. If you look at his stats, you see every year you got 50 plus tackles, hovering, but usually around 60. 2 to 4 interceptions every year, very consistent. If you ask me, very consistent production. Eric DeCosta and the guys in the front office should be commended for what they did, making a smart signing. It seems like both these signings, these guys signed for 2 to 3 million less per year than they were maybe due to get. I don't know what you guys think. Seems like that these guys did not sign above what the market was supposed to be for them. Seems like they signed a little bit below for whatever reason. I think Deshaun Elliott is gone. Yeah, right. Well, we got Jefferson, we got Clark, we got Stevens. Hopefully Marcus Peters and Humphrey is back and totally healthy, right? Completely recovered. This guy just completes the whole group, and he's the youngest guy out of the whole group, I believe, right? Other than Stevens. That's the part that's amazing is that he's 25. He's 25 and he's already played 5 seasons in the NFL. It's a very unique. It's almost like Lamar in some ways. Lamar is so young, but entering his 5th year. I did have some film of Moses from the Jets